Hello, everybody, and we apologize for the delays. It has been quite a roller coaster to get this match started, but finally, we have arrived, and alas, the match shall begin soon. My name is Stronglegs. This fine young gentleman right here is Upmind. We'll be bringing you the action. You know what? We've been waiting long enough. Let's go straight into that in-game. Let's get this action rolling.
Game already starting, Mr. Stronglegs. Thank you so much for having me again, because this time we have, again, the newly formed, or newly picked up Chaos team, and seems like we're already starting off with a bang here. Whippy already with 3 kills, trying to get one more, lines up the shot onto Carson, trying to find Retro. Not gonna find it. Now 2v1 for the young lad, and he's not gonna take it. That's gonna be Seal and Cam surviving in the end. Huge round from Whippy, as like I was saying, Chaos just recently picking up the X-Benz anime team. And this past weekend, they got to play at DreamHack Atlanta. Didn't exactly have the best performance, so at this point, they're just trying to bounce back and, you know, kind of stay on task, Stronglegs.
Yeah, can we just talk about how insane that was from Whippy to just start off the game like that? Like, that was way too casual, I feel like. We just went over that casually, but he made that look so easy. Like, what? All right, Whippy, we see you. Jesus. Now iNTACT will be on the force buy. It is lacking in many ways. And of course, the lack of head armor is a big concerning sign, especially with how heavy we're going to be leaning for the FAMASs, the MP9s, and the what Steel likes is the XM. I want to see that being put to good use. That's towards the B site for now, but iNTACT, they spot nothing bracket, and they'll start to push their space towards arches as well. But Whippy the ball, and we can't give this man another huge round.
Now let's see if the Whippy has quite a few shots lined up if the T's do end up going over to that arch area. But for now, they're very, very cautious. Just chilling around, waiting to see if they want to approach that A side or not. Chaos side. There are quite a few players here on this A side that can pretty handily handle these T's. But Whippy is actually backed out of this arch's position. If the T's were brave enough, they could go there, but here comes Ben with 2. Whippy joining in. Ben chiming in with yet another headshot from Whippy, and that's just a clean round in general. Ben with 3, Whippy with 2, and only 1 casualty as Chaos. They hold on to most of their cash, most of their equipment, and iNTACT. Their cash isn't exactly so intact, Stronglegs. Yet again, they have to stick to those pistols and whatnot. Love to see it. But
no.
Third round.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I think the second... Ooh, that's a center stopper right there. But I think we're going to start seeing less and less second round force buys on the terrorist side. Especially if no bomb is planted. And we're going to start seeing a lot more Galeos and full-blown weaponry coming out. Either way, right now, Steel's on the other side of the smoke. That's going to fade shortly, and he will make his move. He's ready to pounce. He gets spotted on his right, and he turns around onto young Retro.
Oh, Carson's
on the side of that wall, and
no
looks
way.
like Steel's been doing his operation because he's looking nice with that XM.
Absolutely. I don't know how the hell Steel even got that kill. He had 5 HP. 1 P250 shot to the body would have done it. And 1 P250 shot did get him, but it was through the corner of the wall. So now at this point, he's surviving with 1 HP. Opportunity here, quote-unquote opportunity, as he picks up the FAMAS. Could find Cam here. Oh, but Ben is going to turn around. He's going to get that last shot. Now it's down to Austin in a 1-on-4. He's the bearer of the only kill so far in the round. Slick Deagle shot at the beginning, but... I don't know if he can pull any more miracles.
I mean, if you don't need miracles, even 1 more kill would go a long way, but not even that he'll find. Now, Gustavo, I'm not mad at your puns. I'm just disappointed in the quality of them. I expect more from you.
It's in my face, Ben. I mean, you kind of have to say it at some point. So I'm just getting out of the way now so we can get more creative near the end.
Okay, I like to get that creative juices flowing. Okay, I respect it.
Of course.
Now let's get down to business. The fun and game's over. The pistol, the consequences thereafter are over. Now it's the weapons that are coming out. The SGs, the utility, the ability to gain control towards bananas. Steel's already eaten 2 grenades for breakfast. And now the AKs are coming through as well. Now this is solid utility usage coming out from Chaos. But still, I feel like Steel got the brunt of it. Flashbang will go high. Steel will go off the second flash. He's looking for whatever he can. But now he's eliminated. He stands a chance. And he gets caught off. Young Retro around the corner. Now Sheikh Zula, the Mike Rula. He has to hold back, and he's asking for support because he's not comfortable with that MP9. The ball, I feel like, is in an Intact's hands here.
Uh-oh. Cam is in such a crucial position. I don't know if Austin is going to check this one. Cam, though, he's going to get a pop flash from Ben, and it's going to work beautifully. He's going to get a single shot, most likely going to smoke himself out just to try to escape. He even has Shakezilla here to try to help him out. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, the bait and switch from Chaos, leading into 2 kills from Shakezilla. On the other side of the map, we get a kill from Whippy, and now it's just down to Carson on a 1-on-4. Beautiful teamwork from Chaos.
And it seems like iNTACT is getting things rolling early. They just can't quite convert. I mean, they had the opening pick. They had a lot of room to play with. They had a guy stuck in a corner and weren't able to advance on him to eliminate him. There's small little errors. Gustavo. Now it's Carson. He's been spotted. He's kind of getting chipped down from all directions. It's going to be better time. One kill for Consolation, but Consolation is nothing right now. It's Shakezilla with 10.1 thousand already. I mean, Cam with almost 7,000 post-purchase. They have double SGs. They have an AWP. Things are looking. Business is booming for Chaos right now, Gustavo.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, the term consolation is used quite lightly in this sense because, again, Chaos, they have stacked so much cash. They have barely died in these past couple of rounds. iNTACT are just simply not getting any trades at all. So at this point, Chaos, they're just building up that cash, and very soon iNTACT is going to have yet another opportunity to get back into this one. But for now, opportunity in the squad is going to stay with these pistols just to try to get some kills. Steel actually going down early again. And on the other side, we have a Retro taking down Whippy. And that's potentially the A site for Reality. Oh my! Ben can't get the shot. Reality from behind sprays down that dig. Now it's a 5-on-2. Chaos trying to make this one back. Cam on site. Reality with the SG. Spray from Cam, gonna connect on the first one. Retro with the AWP, but it doesn't even matter. Opportunity pulling out the Deagle. And it's gonna come down to a 1-on-4 for Shakezilla. And I mean, I was quite wrong. That's Caster's Curse on my end as iNTACT shuts me up and says that indeed, with a couple of Deags and maybe some P250s, they're gonna be able to take back around on Chaos.
And if you don't respect the Deagles, right? Sometimes you catch a Keota.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I mean, iNTACT, it seems like the rest of the CS community, they're starting to catch up on the whole Keota madness, especially now that a major has recently been announced for Rio de Janeiro. I mean, strong legs. I don't know if I'll get the opportunity to commentate it, but I want to be there. You know what I mean? I want to be there with my people. So who knows? Rio 2020 will be the next major, but for now, Chaos EC seems like they might make a campaign for it, but iNTACT, maybe they could add a speed bump to it. Who knows? Who knows? But a very important round. Heading up next is Chaos. Their cash is really weird at the moment, and iNTACT, they're getting better. They just need one more to solidify their comeback in a sense.
And I think Steel is done with the XM games. He's taking out the big gun, AWP, and off the smoke and flashes from his teammates, able to find himself a second kill as well. Decimating all of the aggression towards Banana, but Austin and Reality able to find 2 in return. But Cam bring things back into the advantage of Chaos, and with Austin wounded down to 10 HP, I can't help but feel that Chaos definitely got the better end of this deal. Now with so much time left, this becomes incredibly awkward for iNTACT.
Shakezilla in a perfect position. Austin down to 10 HP. Headshot through the wall. Sure, why not? Just opportunity down to a 1-on-3.
Not good enough. Shakezilla, although he is a coach, man, is a beast in the server. 5-1. Chaos are in a really good spot. iNTACT's economy is still all right, so they will afford weaponry here. But that bank is definitely starting to run thin here a little bit. Now, luckily, they have a massive lots bonus. I don't think it'll become a problem just yet. And now with Galil's being 1,800, it's definitely not a problem.
Ooh. Very early crucial pick for opportunity. And now the T's are starting to converge in this position. Thankfully, they get a counter smoke going. As Chaos, they just try to reposition themselves here, and it might go against them. The C's are beginning to favor the B site, and it's only Steel covering it. A little bit of paranoia, it seems. Heading into the second minute of this round against Steel. Just chilling at the moment. The team's starting to come in. Steel's not going to hit the first shot. He's slowly coming in. CTs are going to start to rotate, and this site is just open for business.
Absolutely. And actually, the bomb plant didn't even get planted in a position that's traditionally planted in. So if it's smoke defuse gets them, if they're able to get on site, that smoke defuse will be lethal, considering how difficult it might be to predict that positioning of the bomb. But 5 versus 4, Carson just sprayed through the smoke, eliminates Cam, and I think that might have just been the deal sealer. And I think they're already. Oh wait, are they going for it? Nah, they're just throw them off a little bit, and out they go. That's another round for iNTACT.
Still some shots in the end, but overall iNTACT. Beautiful take there. I mean, a little bit of luck on their side, but also some mind games as they threw off the Chaos side into rotating early, and worked out in their favor. Steel wasn't able to get too much work done, only a single shot early on. And like you said, iNTACT taking that round. Well, Chaos, they're down to their britches. Not much to work with this round. 2 and 4s, actually double up setup. Okay.
Yeah, and full utility.
For this round, they have a lot to work with.
Yeah,
I would like to see their cash after this one.
Exactly. The problems aren't here. The problems are in the future. But for now, they at least have a fighting chance against iNTACT. That was close. But Carson from the side of smoke destroys Steel. No chance to even fight back whatsoever right there. And once again, iNTACT find themselves at a man advantage. Now, this leaves iNTACT with a lot of time to manipulate the rotations and kind of take advantage of that. Chaos is currently in a 2-2 split, which leaves Arches completely open. And at some point, Chaos will become paranoid of that, right? They have to look in that direction to some degree.
Seems like it's going to be yet another stack to a certain site. It's going to be a 3-man stack over to B. As Ben is here. Just trying to help out, and it might be the right move. iNTACT all starting to converge onto this B site. Cam actually going down early. Shake Zella in the back, waiting for some action. He's going to swing around with a bomb. Going to get the first shot going. Ben from behind, catching down Retro. Now it's down to a 1-on-3 on site. Shake Zella, you madman. He's going to get 2 more kills. Now it's down to Reality. Reality. Oh, what a flick. That's going to be the kill on Shake Zella. Huge 1v1 here for Whippy. Reality still yet to plant. He's swinging around Whippy. He had the lineup. All he had to do was press mouse 1, but he just couldn't do it. I am Reality. He's going to push iNTACT over the edge. He's going to get himself and his team a bonus round next. And just a beautiful, beautiful take. Not a beautiful take. Actually, a beautiful defense from Shake Zella, but iNTACT, they were able to kind of bring things back together near the end.
And again, it's that early pick that they got, right? That would have been the biggest difference maker there for iNTACT. But Triple A's down the lowest, and it caused a lot of smoke and massive noise. And actually, this is starting to get a little scary right now. But I think that's the next time. Yeah, I think Retro just recovered it. Nice turnaround, gets himself a nice, clean, quick 4K. And things are almost tied up now. 5-4. Chaos they're starting to sweat.
A little bit. Their lead is starting to deteriorate, but they finally have some guns again. After a quick round, just booking it down mid. They're going to rebuy here. 3M4s, FAMAS, and an AWP. iNTACT are still chilling on cash. Their loss bonus is gone, though. So now it's do or die.
Now, Cam's positioning is very forward. That'll be the first kill in his favor. Opportunity does respond back with AWP. Now, that earns their respect. At least it pushes Chaos back into a respectable zones. Austin looking for the peak. He hears Ben rotating in. He's got Ben, but not quite able to find that angle. Now again, iNTACT find themselves in very advantageous scenarios, right? They've gone 1-for-1 early on. This leaves Chaos guessing to their locations. I like this decision. Ben, Shake, they're pushing in. They're going to catch him off guard entirely. He gets caught off. That's a great reaggression. and they've established control of both bracket and halls, but opportunity once again responding back. But I think Shake is pretty much calling that, hey, you guys just stay B, don't worry about the A site. I have this down for now. But after 10, 15 seconds pass by here, if there's no movement from iNTACT, maybe they send that extra player back from B to reinforce A site. And I think Steel is starting to kind of peer over, at least to clear C2 spawn.
I was about to say Shakezilla, the only real good position here for him would have been in the graveyard position as the 3v1 comes in, and he does set up shop, but the molly ends up coming in late. iNTACT clears that out. Shakezilla takes opportunity down to 2 HP. And now it's just down to Steel and Whippy. 2v3, and they're not even going to take it. They know their cash is down. Whippy is going to save up the all-important AWP. Steel looking for some exit frags, and overall another successful round for iNTACT as they tie it up. If I'm not mistaken, that is a 5-1 streak from them in the past 6 rounds. Great stuff from iNTACT, just trying to keep it close.
Yeah, I mean, once you tie the game up, right, you instantly kind of earn the respect of the enemy team. Although there is a big, skill and experience to script. Oh, that player just died.
Yeah, opportunity was super far away, but he had 6 HP, so he was just kind of done for. And Steel was on the other end of the corner, ready to meet him with a barrel of his AK-47. But yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Chaos at this point might be gaining a little bit more respect from iNTACT. Might play with a little bit more discipline heading on in the rest of this game. As again, Chaos, they have been kind of reduced down to an eco buy from Shakezilla, Cam, and Ben, while Steel and Whippy, they carry their AK and op from the last round.
I'm still kind of surprised that I'm not seeing more FAMASas coming out. Maybe they just aren't really comfortable using those weapons yet, but I really feel like yesterday's patches have really just pushed FAMASas down everyone's throats, kind of, right? Like, they're $2,000. If you have 3,000 or 3,200, you're pretty much guaranteed a FAMAS armor and even a decent amount of utility to make it worth it. With those 2 saved weapons, I thought for sure we'd see a full buy here.
I mean, you're absolutely right, but then again, a day after a patch comes out, there's still a couple of things that people need to get comfortable with. So, it happens in almost every other esport. When a patch comes out, you're usually not going to see too much action in terms of competitive play. But, under the covers, we're going to be practicing. But huge trades coming on here as Chaos. They still keep it at a 3v3. Cam in a great position here. Going to try to get 3 shots here onto opportunity, but he's not going to nail the last one. Austin an opportunity down to very low HP, 13 and 11 here with Retro holding down mid, and he's going to find Shakezilla right now. Oh yeah, yes. Oh man, I called it early. I was hoping that he would get the spray. I trust in Retro's skill here, but let's see this. Oh, huge start from Steel. Does Steel know that these last 2?
He knows at least one of these players is wounded, but I don't think he has the confidence to go for it at this point.
No.
He has a kit. He's just looking to destroy their money.
Yeah.
Wait, does he go for that? No, there's no time.
No, he can't, no. Yeah, that's, yeah, you actually do hate to see it. Steel had a huge opportunity there, but, he had no clue. He had no clue that maybe one of them would have been lit. It would have came down to some really, really good communication from the Chaos side, and for the first time this game, we actually have iNTACT in the lead. So Chaos trying to shut that down early. With a very crucial round again, they finally get a full buy after 2 rounds. Let's see what they can do. They get a nerfed Creed, 3 M4s, and AWP on deck here.
Okay, it seems like it's going to start off with some banana control, at least from Chaos attempting to do so, but those 2 smokes in front of their faces make this incredibly awkward. And that nade is just probably taking away all his confidence, and through the car, Steel gets spammed out. Now Whippy, he's not looking in the right direction. He is going to get caught off, and it seems like things just continue to crumble early for Chaos. And that seems to be their biggest weak point right now in these rounds, right? They're losing those advantages. They're losing those trades early on, and that's frankly costing them a lot.
Yeah, it's just disastrous every round. Chaos at this point, they really just need to stay a lot more cautious, a lot more, and just kind of staying back in their sets. I couldn't find the right word, but at this point, Chaos is not doing a great job over to the mid area, over to Banana. So the best thing that they can do at the moment is just stay on their sites, just depend on their counter smokes, counter flashes, and whatnot, and just kind of play for the later rounds. Because again, we just saw Whippy and Steel all the way on Banana. They just got caught off guard, and iNTACT took full advantage. The 13th round is going to be a very weird one to Chaos, to say the very least, as 3 CTs are going to attempt to save here. 3 M4s on deck. iNTACT looking real good at the moment, though. Not going to take any credit away from them. They need to take these sites by brute force.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I personally belong to the philosophy of there is no such thing as being passive in Counter-Strike. You pretty much always have to contest something, no matter how things are going. It's just the only thing I feel like Chaos is doing incorrectly right now is just forcing it, right? Like aggression is fine, but if the smokes get in your way, if things are awkward, if it feels like it's forced, then it's probably forced, and you should probably just back out a little bit and try something different, or maybe regress a different part of the map.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with smokes and whatnot, that's an element that is almost literally out of your control. You have no line of sight, and iNTACT, like they did against Steel, they can just throw out bullets, throw out nades, and eventually one of them will hit you. And Steel, unfortunately, he got hit with a 50 HP nade and a headshot through a wall, so you hate to see it. iNTACT this round being a lot more cautious, taking their approach a little bit slower now. Not going to find any of these early frags, as it seems like Shakezilla and Steel staying a lot more backed up this round. Shakezilla on the forefront, trying to get the shoulder peek going. His iNTACT is setting up for a B take.
Now, Chaos is in good positions for this. They have Steel boosted up. They have Shakezilla kind of baiting for him. The counter smoke will come out. That is going to give Steel a big advantage. The smoke, and he actually finds 2 kills off that. Now, that's a huge advantage. The bomb hasn't even planted just yet, but Steel's not done with his food just yet. He's going in for more. Reality, the last remaining player now. Steel has decimated the offense. And Steel will see that too, and it is the ace.
Whoa, Josh Steel Nissan, welcome back, friendo. That's a 6th round for Chaos EC. As man, I didn't really expect that. I would have expected iNTACT to at least check that upper position, but Steel just took full advantage there. 3 quick frags at the beginning, sweeping up the site in the end, all by himself. And hey, I mean, you were right. That was a really good setup. And at this point, iNTACT just trying to keep their mentality. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
No pun, quote unquote, intact.
Did you see what Chaos just did? It just triple naded down mid, double naded down Banana, and got a free kill off that.
It'd be how it be.
That's sometimes reality just slaps you across the face. This time it'll be grenades to do so, but now Chaos is just kind of hanging out. They don't even need to do much for the rest of this round. They just have to maintain control, maintain eyes on bracket. And Whippy gets destroyed by Austin, and now they've lost eyes on mid, and they've lost the man advantage.
Yeah, really good pop flash. It was just danger, really, that took him away.
What is the reaction here for iNTACT? You likely have them split. You probably know that. Either they're in a 2-2 or a 1-3 towards A. You just stick to 2-2, or do you try to go for information? And it seems like they're just happy to sit on site with the remaining utility.
This is very difficult.
That Molly Bennett.
Back now, you have Cam stacked up on a box, and he's gonna get 3 kills. Beautiful round from Cam. Chaos Esports Club, round after round, having breakout performances. First round coming out from Steel, the second one coming out from Cam. Let's see if Chaos can close it out. Reality being very aggressive. Steel holding the corner. Shakezilla with the peek. Steel, he's chasing at this point, but Reality stays alive. Molly in a perfect position if Reality was right in the middle, but he's right in the back in the same boosted position that his teammate Cam was in. And even then, I mean, not his teammate Cam. Cam earlier on in the CT side was able to take that position, but the T's weren't able to do so. iNTACT, they lose that round, and their cash isn't exactly looking that great. They're just going to put the rest of what they have in terms of economy into this one as the last round approaches.
We're in the last round.
We were in the run-up. It was like 10 seconds left, right? As I said that, 5 seconds left. It was close. It was close. Approaching.
The features now, but it is going to be a fast push straight to the B side. Steel shakes Zilla again, looking to hold it down, and Steel gets hip checked. And it shakes Zilla trying to hold this one back by himself. This time the smoke will not save him, and iNTACT has bullied their way into that B site. Now the 3 remaining players, the A players, are coming to rotate in, but look at the amount of control that iNTACT has here. It's going to be hard to get past this.
Yeah, and the T's are super aggressive. Whippy catching Carson. The T's just holding on the site at the moment. Some of them are lit. And the CTs fully going towards the CT side here. Molly gonna come to the back. We're gonna get a smoke out. CT's approaching. Oh, huge shots there from Retro at the end. Austin taking down Cam. And iNTACT, believe it or not, on the T side of Inferno is going to take the half lead against Chaos. Not something I expected at all, Strong Legs.
Yeah, not too shabby. Look at the utility damage on Shake Zula. 400 utility damage. That is crazy. Almost 25 damage average per round. Quick maths.
Quick maths.
Now, it is going to be Austin, of course, taking the peek out towards holes, just seeing what he can spot. And Chaos, they're chilling. They don't mind being spotted because they're not really committed to anything quick or aggressive. Just holding. They're sponging any aggression from iNTACT. They're waiting to see if anyone pushes holes, if anyone pushes down mid, if anyone wants to do some sort of banana aggression. All those are pretty much checked out. Now Chaos can just group up and do what they're planning on doing anyway. Nothing was gained at all for iNTACT there.
A lot slower. I mean, in the first half, we had a very fast-acting pistol round, but at this point, Chaos, they're taking their time, trying to get some contacts. And it seems like they're going to approach this B site, and this may be where that respect aspect came in.
Oh my god, that nade.
Oh, huge nade. Ben going down to about 16 HP. The T's are invading. Reality in the corner, though. Oh, he had a huge opportunity to take down Ben. Ben was down to 16 HP. Just a body shot or two would have taken it. Now it's down to a 4-on-3. Retro around the corner. He's going to take down Steel. Ben down to 1 HP. Cam chilling at 100 HP. Ready for Retro. And he's going to take that battle. Ben taking down opportunity. Austin, last man remaining. He's going to be taken down by Cam. And just like that, we're going to be having the Ben's anime team, the ex-Ben's anime team, Chaos, going to be taking that round.
You know, I thought that nade that came in, I thought that was a deal sealer. That did so much damage early on before they were even able to even managing to get on the site. They're already all chunked down, but Chaos, they somehow clawed their way out of that. Now I want to see if Chaos, they're playing really aggressive on the CT side, and of course the T side itself is an aggressive side. I want to see what they're going to do on this offense, but right now it's going to be Young Retro just catching the timing and also catching Ben's hands.
Carson just got headshotted 2 times through a wall with the Galil. And he's still on 34 HP. And they say the Galil was buffed. I beg to differ.
Really?
Here we go. Into the rest of this round.
You're not a Galiler?
You know what, man? I mean, when I see a man get headshot 2 times through a wall, and he ends up with 34 HP, he had no armor. He had no armor at all. And after that, he still had 34 HP. I'm sorry, but I do not believe in that buff. People were tweeting out earlier today, when's the SG nerf actually going to come out? When's the Galil buff actually going to come out? So maybe the Ghost update that we had a couple minutes ago might change that. Who knows? But for now, I'm a non-believer, Strong Legs.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Okay. Fair enough. It's kind of like buying a Hummer and expecting it to beat a Ferrari, though. You know what I mean? Or I guess I should say a Tesla, because honestly, Teslas are insanely fast. But You don't buy the Galil for the armor penetration, Gustavo, all right? You buy the Galil for that extra 5 bullets and $1,800 rifle. These are like bundle packs.
Gotcha. And how much is the Galil now? Like 1,800?
Yeah, 1,800. It's insane.
Wow. Okay, so I underestimated kind of the effectiveness of maybe buying one, but I'll hold back on giving it any more praise until I see some real plays. For now, I like the FAMAS that we saw earlier. We saw Shakezilla with the 4K. Reality holding up real close here with the FAMAS. Might be able to pull some magic as he takes down Steel. Looking for Cam through the smoke. Through the smoke, Shakezilla is going to take him down, but we always see Reality with a quick kill. The Chaos side down to 4. Same thing with iNTACT.
Now, aggression is not met very well. Again, taking a trade down. He actually does find both kills, but Young Retro is still there. And he's got the M4 against the MAC-10 long range and 3 kills for Young Retro for iNTACT to tie things up. Now, this is starting to get kind of dicey.
Yeah, that's just frustrating for Chaos. They even had the early kill and everything, but iNTACT, you're still able to just kind of hold their ground. And again, you mentioned how there was quote unquote respect from Chaos early on in the game. We were seeing a lot of very aggressive approaches from Chaos. We were just seeing some all-out plays, throw some flashes in there, throw some smokes in there, and it actually worked out in their favor. They won out, if I'm not mistaken, 5 out of the first 6 rounds. And then iNTACT began to kind of exploit that aggressiveness, make it onto those sites, counter-strat them. And now that Chaos is on the T side, they've kind of been conditioned to stay a little bit more cautious. So we're not seeing, too much assertiveness on these takes from Chaos. So again, there's still a lot more game to go. There's at least 7 more rounds to go. So let's see what happens from here on out. The timeout is going to go down. We're down to 9-9. And yeah, very interesting stuff to say the least, as Chaos come into this round with a very scrappy buy. MAC-10, CZ, a Galil, Krieg, and an Up.
I like this fast play. Just get Whippy up close to get him set up for that pick, but he's actually not able to capitalize off it, unfortunately. And Shakezilla taking quite a serious amount of damage from those grenades early on Banana, but now there's a regroup towards Halls. Now Chaos is looking to catch them off guard, just flying out of Halls. They're already out of lane. They're already on, pretty much on the lane.
Wow. Yeah, Retro, he has the range advantage. He has that M4. But huge shot from Whippy is going to take him down to a 3-on-2. Make that a 3-on-1. Whippy, his head is on a swivel. He looks back over to mid. He's going to take down Reality. And Carson is going to go down to Shakezilla. Huge round for Chaos. As maybe they were listening. Maybe they weren't. Because I was telling them, if they could just act with a little bit more assertiveness, if they could maybe catch iNTACT off guard with an aggressive round, they might be able to get back on an upswing. And here we go. Huge aggressive take onto that A site and leaves iNTACT down to literally their basic pistols. Huge round here for Chaos as they just try to get through this bonus round. And it's almost over. Retro, the last one.
Okay, 5 players alive. 1 kill going to the SMG. Not as well as you hoped, but hey, your money's looking all right now. iNTACT, if they decide if they want the half purchase. Now, they could have literally just halved it with FAMAS's. I think they would have been fine. Wait, how come one person is... Alright, guys, what is going on here? Carson is fully invested. Their teammates have only half purchased. And they're looking to go push down, straight down middle, and go for the banana flank early on.
Yeah, it's a weird call, but it might just work out in their favor. Let's see if Whippy can kind of consolidate this one. Cam from behind, helping out. Whippy has a frag coming in his face. Coming towards him. And Retro, around the corner with a 5-7. Trying to look for another kill here. Cam down banana. He's going to get pop flashed by Cam. Ben comes around. He's going to take down Retro, and that's the 12th round for Chaos.
Wow. That was so brawly. That could have. I feel like iNTACT was winning that in the beginning for a second there. They got the first 2 kills on the flank, and then suddenly they just kind of lingered and just kept getting picked apart right there. Whippy surviving with 3 HP there off the grenade. I thought that was for sure going to be his death, but either way, iNTACT. That last round was the half purchase. This round is the real purchase. Of course, Carson's down with the ump since he fully invested, but that pick attempt for Retro has not paid off, and that was the opportunity for the early lead here.
Oh, very similar situation from Steel. Just in the CT side, Steel was in that sandbags position, caught off guard. And now he's the one dealing the damage. iNTACT now. Oh, huge shot from Retro. Evening it out. It's down to a 2-on-2 opportunity on the other side of the map, taking down Whippy. A little bit of a revenge from Steel as he tries to take this B side all by himself. Retro in the back. Rounds. Oh, Steel super close to not connecting that spray, but it's going to end up going in his favor. Shigzilla and Steel, the last 2 remaining for the team. As opportunity tries to take this round back for iNTACT.
No, he scoped in early to avoid giving away that early Q, right? Chaos is still not quite sure where he's coming from. You can tell by the fact that they're resmoking CT spawn. Now, opportunity. He might not predict Steel to be up here, so he might not look for it with the scoped weapon. And, okay, missed shots from Steel. That gives away his position. And I think opportunity's element and his chance is gone. This is going to have to be a save. And it is Chaos with 13 now. They're getting closer and closer to that finish line in a really dominant fashion, turning the second half around quite nicely.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just didn't expect Chaos to be in this sort of lead after the string of rounds that we had from iNTACT. Something in my brain kind of told me, like, wow, iNTACT is doing really good right now. They've really developed, you know, quite a few rounds, but out of nowhere, really, in my brain, Chaos has just been still rallying every round, and once again, they leave iNTACT in another very sticky predicament in terms of cash. An M4, 2 FAMASs, a Deagle on Retro, an opportunity saving up that AWP from the last round. It's going to be yet another crucial run as iNTACT with full loss bonus just kind of wants to get off of this loss streak. 4 rounds in a row for them so far.
All right. Early pressure coming out here early. You got to say early twice to make sure that you get across. Minute 20, they're already inside bracket. That nade just destroyed Steel. A little bit of chip damage to Ben as well. That player standing behind the arches will probably get pushed on by Steel. And that's what happens when you blow your load a little too early. You get caught off by Steel. And now you find yourself all alone and isolated. And several men around you. Not a good position to be in. And it's all down to opportunity and reality now. A 4 versus 2. Surely this is an impossible one.
Man, I thought I felt awful with my miscue a little earlier on when the T's were starting to invade mid. I kind of let a little innuendo slip out, but I kind of went back on it. But you just took it all the way, man. I respect that. I respect that a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey. This might be another joke. This might be another pun. Again, like I said, later on in the game, we have our pun game kind of on point. So let's see what happens. Chaos. Gonna stick to their 14th round here. iNTACT has to make a huge comeback at this point. 5 rounds behind.
Actually, only 1 survivor out of that as well. He's got an SG, which isn't a bad deal, but you find yourself now in a really awkward predicament, right? 14-9, only an SG in your hand. You're gonna have to drop weapons over. Luckily, the FAMAS is on discount now, so buy one while you can. But yeah, this is gonna have to be the force buy. The problem is if they're not successful here, they're not really gonna have as much to work with in the round after.
Counter nade from reality. Okay, I'm gonna go down just a little bit since Chaos very early on trying to scare iNTACT into rotating early, and it might work out in their favor as they actually have 2 CTs over to the apartment side. Kind of just off guard here. Let's see if Austin can take down Ben here. Might be a trade. One takedown. He's not ready for it. Austin, he 180s and catches Ben in the end. Whippy and Steel both collecting kills. Oh man, what a disaster there. for the Chaos side as Austin. I thought the position would actually be pretty bad if Chaos were to just invade that site, but timing wasn't exactly in their favor as Austin, he gets himself 2 slick kills.
Yeah, I don't know who that was lining up the smoke, but I feel like there was an Apple loading symbol in his brain while he processed what he was seeing. Like, there was like at least like a 3-second window where like nothing was going on and he could clearly see him on his screen. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no.
I think he was like doubting himself. Like, am I seeing what I'm seeing right now? Like, what is going on, dude? I feel bad for his teammates. They'll get the backstats. That's unlucky. But now, 14-10. That's a lot more manageable. They got some weapons on the board. They have utility now. They have some kits to fight back. Now, Molotov's a little too shallow.
Opportunity in the corner now, waiting for steal. Might see a pixel here. Oh, huge battle. Opportunity still spraying. Both Ben and Steel taking a lot of damage. Opportunity turning behind. Almost losing his entire clip. And he's going to need all of it as he takes down Ben. Steel down to 4 HP. Chaos. Maybe a man down. But they still have a lot of potential. Steel with 4 HP. 2 off kills. Almost with another one. Now Austin, his position, it's compromised. The T's are starting to invade. Shake Zilla from above is going to take down Austin. Now it's down to a 2-on-3. Chaos, huge round for them. As I don't know how they do it, but they still stuck together after the early kill coming onto Ben and Steel going down to 4 HP. The mental fortitude on this team is looking real good at the moment, but let's see if they can close it out as iNTACT, the last 2 players are going to end up saving. And iNTACT has to win 4 rounds in a row to even take this into overtime, Roy.
5 rounds in a row.
Yes, sir.
Math is hard.
Yeah, Mal?
You're absolutely right. This is 5 rounds in a row, and they don't really have much to work with. Is the biggest problem, right? They're gonna have FAMASas at least on 2 players. Actually, maybe not. Okay, yeah, they're a single FAMAS. That's not bad. This is workable. You got 5 kits. You have an AWP for Opportunity. Also, I just want to say that Opportunity is actually a god. He's been on the SG and AUG since like 3 years ago, even before anyone got on them.
Oh, so he's like a pioneer too.
He is
and look at this. Oh, in reality, with the SG, recently nerfed, he's going to get 2 kills with it. Shake Zilla, with another SG, is going to pull out the kill. Behind the smoke, we have Carson. Still playing with it, though. iNTACT, up 4-2, or 4-3. I'm sorry. Yeah, math is hard. 4-3 in terms of the round. As Chaos tries to make one last push. Ooh. Opportunity missing the first no-scope, but he's going to get a scope kill onto Cam. One last player in the back. Carson's actually going to go down. His position compromised. Opportunity with another whip shot, and he can't follow up with a P2000. I don't know. Retro. He's going to get the molly kill. Ben on site. Down to a 1-on-2. And after the chaos from Chaos, iNTACT is actually going to be able to take back that round. I don't know how that happened. A lot of back and forth, some missed shots from Opportunity, and even then...
Some hit shots too, though.
Yeah, and some hit shots. He definitely got a couple of kills that round. No, if I'm not mistaken, he only got a single kill that round. Took one player to about 10 HP with the P2000. But otherwise, Chaos looked really weird that round and trying to take it. They just kind of went like headless chicken onto the site just to see what would happen. And here we go. iNTACT's still alive, it seems. As Chaos, one more round until they fall into the bonus round area. Cam running away with his life. Same thing with Whippy. Good lord.
Seems like no matter where Jack goes, they're met with resistance. This time is towards Banana, where they lose a big brunt of their health and players. Now it's just down to Whippy. He's 1 versus 4. He's nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. He's up on every direction, but he manages to find Carson in the process. Remember, this man is at 2 HP. Any stray bullet will kill him, and it is reality to close off the round. 3 more for iNTACT to bring it OT. If I'm not mistaken, Chaos doesn't match in 5 minutes, so I think that's partially playing into their pace and recklessness. But there are some things that are uncharacteristic that are happening, right?
What match is this for?
Oh, excuse me. It's actually, sorry, I'm mistaken. It's actually iNTACT that has the match.
Oh, okay, I see. And
Yeah,
is that for another league?
Yeah, I think the advanced playoffs are happening currently, so they're probably going through that.
Wow. Yeah, no, they gotta go quick then. Yeah, iNTACT. They definitely. I mean, they have to go to an overtime if they want to extend their record in the winners league, and it's hard to kind of to lose this one. 4 Glocks in the hands of Chaos. Here we go. What is the bonus round? Here we go. Carson actually not able to get a single kill there. Reality running all the way back to get a better position here. Shakes on the first man out. Cam going down. Chaos down to a 3-on-3. They're going to get onto the site. They have 3 guns on him. Steel going to pick up the AK-47. He has the full HP.
They have information, too, on some of their positionings. This is going to get really awkward. Ben's going to be forced out behind that pillar. He has nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. He's holding down construction with the M4. He's picked up a Molotov. Picked up the op. That smoke gets kind of scuffed off by the Molotov.
Oh,
Leaves a big gap. And this actually gives Whippy a chance to fight back here.
No way.
But
No!
a missed
Oh,
shot.
by a
Really close.
pixel.
Yeah, barely a pixel. It is iNTACT. It's 13-15.
Oh, that was so close. That would have been so hyped to see it from Whippy. But with Glocks, they did what they could. They ended up getting 3 kills that round. iNTACT now, they have to rebuy all the way here. They have no loss bonus heading into the rest of it. I mean, they're not going to need it at this point. They've already gone out of that loss bonus territory. They're making this comeback so far. They only have 2 more rounds remaining of the potential 5 that I mentioned earlier.
I have to say, though, the underdog, they're fighting back. They're biting back against the big dog. Right now,
I mean, they've already won 13 rounds. That's super impressive.
Right, and now it's looking like overtime is definitely a possibility. As long as they don't choke it last second. No massacres. Now, time is definitely in the hands of Chaos. This hold spot, this might work, but there are 3 players here ready for this. They're all in the right position for this.
Wow.
Waiting for the right time. Smoke will give them cover. Soon the flashes will come raining in. And that nade has done serious damage. It is going to be Ben jumping out the walls. And from the same position, Cam was destroying them earlier. And Austin was able to find several kills.
Wow, that's crazy. And Whippy on site too. But little do they know, Retro's just chilling. Oh, he's now watching the right spot. The Whippy from behind is going to catch Retro. And now it's down to a 2-on-3 iNTACT. Oh, what a beautiful hold we had from Austin, but even then, it wasn't able to hold off the bomb plant. Let's see what Carson in reality can do to try to shut down this W from Chaos. Running onto the side is Carson. Cam's gonna get a kill. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be it. Oh, I love that end screen.
Right? It's kind of nice.
You like to see it, but overall, great game coming out from Chaos, and an even better one happening from iNTACT a couple of times throughout that game. But in the end, Chaos, they just proved to be the better team with a little bit of a few better strats in a sense. But otherwise, I don't know. It was just really back and forth. I would have liked to see iNTACT win. That would have been cool.
I mean, I think it was very much possible, to be honest. I mean, they were pushing Chaos to such a degree where we started to see flaws in what is normally a pretty... I mean, they're not by any means a perfect team, Chaos, right? But they're not the typical team that misses CT spawn smokes, gets destroyed on banana over and over and over on the CT side. That doesn't happen very often. So the fact that it did happen is a sign, of course, that iNTACT is a very good team. And that, 15-13, I do feel like Retro may have had the round in his hand, but he kind of panicked and shot a dead body and gave away his position where they weren't even aware of his positions before that. So that is really unfortunate for him. But, sometimes you got to live and learn. But today it is going to be Chaos, the overdog, taking the bone at the end. But ladies and gents, we came live just to bring you that match. We're over for now. We have a full day tomorrow, EU and North America, early in the day for that action. My name is Stronglegs. This gentleman right here is Upmind. We have brought you the action. Please follow our socials, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook for Winners League, as well as my and Upmind's down below. And of course, Mel, our observer producer. She does a great job behind the scenes. For now, we will see you tomorrow. We are out.